Most people will spend 40 years working and retire with almost nothing. Not because they didn't earn enough. Not because they weren't smart enough. But because nobody ever showed them the system. There is a specific framework used by people who build real, lasting wealth. It's not complicated. It doesn't require a finance degree. And it works whether you're earning $30,000 a year or $300,000. It's called the 4-2-1 system, and by the time this video ends, you're going to understand exactly why you've been feeling financially stuck, and precisely what to do about it starting this week. Here's the first thing you need to understand. The average person in America, the UK, Canada, Nigeria, Ghana, wherever you are watching this, was never taught how money actually works. You were taught how to earn it. You were never taught how to keep it, grow it, or multiply it. That gap, that single missing piece of education, is the reason most people are still broke in their 50s despite decades of hard work. Somebody designed it that way. Now here's where it gets interesting. Wealthy people don't just earn more. They allocate differently. They have a system. And the 4-2-1 system is one of the cleanest, most replicable versions of that system ever put into plain language. Let's break it down. Every single dollar, pound, naira, or sati that enters your life gets divided using a simple ratio. 40% goes toward your life, meaning your rent, food, transport, utilities, and basic living expenses. 20% goes toward what we call acceleration, which means aggressively eliminating debt and building a cash buffer that protects you from emergencies. And 10% goes toward wealth, meaning investments that work while you sleep. That's 4, 2, and 1. 70% of your income accounted for with ruthless intention. The remaining 30% is yours to spend on lifestyle without guilt, because the important work is already done. Now before you say your income isn't high enough for this, stay with me, because that objection is exactly the trap. Here's a fact that will quietly rearrange how you see money. A person earning $40,000 a year who follows the 4-2-1 system will statistically outwealth a person earning $80,000 who has no system. Every single time. Income is not the variable. Behavior is. Let's make this real. Take someone earning $3,000 a month after tax. Under the 4-2-1 system, $1,200 covers their life. $600 goes toward debt elimination and their emergency fund. And $300 goes directly into investments. Every single month, without exception, without negotiation. That $300 invested monthly into a broad index fund averaging 7% annual returns, which is historically conservative, becomes over $360,000 in 30 years. Without ever increasing the amount. That's the retirement fund most people will never build, coming from just $300 a month. The problem was never the money. The problem was the missing system. Now let's talk about the 40%. This is the number that changes everything for most people, because most people are living at 90 or 100% of their income before they even realize it. That is not a living, that is a trap. Every lifestyle upgrade you make before you have a system is a chain. The nicer apartment, the car payment, the subscriptions, the eating out 5 times a week, these things feel like rewards, but they are quietly guaranteeing that you stay exactly where you are. The 40% forces you to design your life around your income rather than inflating your life to consume it. This is the single most painful and most liberating financial shift a person can make. Here's the part most finance content never tells you. The 20% allocated to acceleration is not a sacrifice. It is a leverage move. Every dollar of high-interest debt you eliminate is a guaranteed return. If you're carrying a credit card charging 20% interest and you pay it off, you just earned a 20% return on that money. Risk-free. You will not find that in any stock market. Eliminating debt is investing. It just doesn't look like it on paper. Once your high-interest debt is gone, that 20% does not get absorbed into your lifestyle. It shifts. It either accelerates your investment contributions or builds the cash buffer that most people are completely without. Studies consistently show that the majority of adults across the US, UK, and Nigeria cannot comfortably cover a $1,000 emergency without going into debt. One emergency. That statistic should frighten you, and it should motivate you, because once you have 3 to 6 months of expenses sitting in a high-yield savings account, your entire psychology around money changes. You stop making desperate decisions. You stop taking bad jobs because you're scared. You stop staying in situations that are costing you your future because you're financially cornered. The 10% that goes into wealth creation is where the real magic compounds. But most people never get here because they never fixed the first 2 layers. They try to invest while still carrying debt. They try to build while the foundation is crumbling. The 4-2-1 system stops that by forcing sequence. You stabilize before you build. You build before you grow. Now here is the counterintuitive truth that makes this whole system click. The goal of the 10% is not to get rich from 10%. The goal is to make investing non-negotiable while life is still demanding everything from you. Because the people who consistently invest 10% in their 20s and 30s, who never skip a month regardless of what is happening, those are the people who wake up in their 40s with assets generating passive income while their peers are still living paycheck to paycheck wondering where all the years went. Time is the most underpriced asset in your life right now. Not money. Time. Every year you delay starting this system costs you far more than a year of contributions. It costs you the compounding that would have grown on top of those contributions for decades. The most expensive financial mistake is not a bad investment. It is the years you spent doing nothing while you waited to feel ready. This is the part nobody says out loud. You will never feel completely ready. Your income will never feel quite high enough. There will always be another bill, another expense, another reason to start next month. And next month will become next year. And next year will become the rest of your life. The 4-2-1 system is not asking you to be perfect. It is asking you to be intentional. To decide, right now, that a percentage of every dollar you earn belongs to your future self before anyone or anything else claims it. That decision, made once and then protected, is the actual foundation of wealth. Most people will watch this video, feel something shift in their chest, and then go back to whatever they were doing. A small number will open a note on their phone right now, write down 4-2-1, and start calculating what 40%, 20%, and 10% of their income actually looks like. Those people are not more talented. They are not luckier. They are just the ones who understood that the system was always the missing piece, and that today, not someday, is when it starts.